Canada's workers are at the centre of a political storm. From the oil sands of Alberta to the auto plants in Ontario, and from the teachers in Quebec to the nurses in British Columbia, everyone is asking the same question: who truly represents the working class of Canada? This isn't just about jobs. It's about identity, trust, and the future of Canadian politics. And right now, the fight for the Labour vote could decide the next election, and possibly the future direction of the entire country. Why does the Labour vote matter so much? Because Canada's working class makes up millions of voters. They're not just a demographic, they are the deciding factor in swing ridings across the country. Think about it, in 2021, some ridings were decided by just a few hundred votes. And in many cases, those votes came directly from unionized workers. The teachers, the miners, the retail employees, the truckers. Their voices carry weight that no politician can afford to ignore. But here's the twist: despite their power, Canada's workers have never been more divided. And that division could shake Canadian politics to its core. For decades, the New Democratic Party has claimed the working class as its base. Founded on union values, the NDP has fought for labor rights, minimum wage increases, and fair contracts. Jagmeet Singh argues that only the NDP stands shoulder to shoulder with Canada's workers. But the Liberals have not stayed silent. Justin Trudeau's government introduced pandemic relief programs that kept workers afloat when businesses shut down. His party continues to promise investments in green jobs, infrastructure, and child care, policies they say directly benefit working Canadians. So, who gets the credit? The party with a historic labor tradition? Or the party in power that can actually sign the checks? This question is pulling workers in two directions, creating a political tug-of-war that's only growing stronger. But here's the surprise: Conservatives are no longer sitting quietly on the sidelines of the Labour vote. Pierre Poilievre has made headlines by reaching out directly to union members, speaking about inflation, rising costs of living, and promising tax relief. His message is simple: if you're struggling to afford groceries, mortgages, and gas, it's because Ottawa is broken, and only Conservatives can fix it. For years, many saw the Conservatives as the party of corporations and big business. But if they successfully convince even a fraction of working-class Canadians that they're the real alternative, this could change the entire political map of Canada. So, what are workers themselves saying? Many union members argue the Liberals have failed to protect them against corporate power. Others believe the NDP talks a good game, but lacks the influence to truly deliver. And a growing number of workers, especially in industries hit hardest by inflation, say the Conservatives are finally speaking to their struggles. This division is dangerous for any one party, but powerful for the workers themselves. Because when no single party can dominate the Labour vote, it forces politicians to actually listen. To compete. To earn every single vote. The next election could be decided by how workers vote. If they split too evenly, Canada may see another minority government, chaotic, unstable, and constantly negotiating for power. But if one party manages to win workers' trust outright, that party could hold the keys to a stable majority. That's why every speech, every policy announcement, and every photo op on a factory floor matters right now. This isn't just politics, it's a fight for survival. So here's the truth: the battle for Canada's workers isn't just about unions, wages, or contracts. It's about trust. And once trust is broken, it takes more than promises to fix it. Canada's workers now hold the cards. They can shape the future. Not just of their families and communities, but of the entire nation. The question is, when the time comes to vote, who will they choose?